Hey, how are you doing? I have got a really cool story for you. And this happened about a week ago on Tuesday. Or is it already 2 weeks? No, I guess it's a week ago. And bear with me. I put the law to the test. It's what they say all the time, don't they? Put the law to the test. Test it yourselves. And Pinky, kom eens. Kom eens hier. It's about this little one. Kom maar. This, cutie pie, sorry mopje. This cutie pie, so he was still in Amsterdam for the last couple of 5 years, and I decided that I wanted to take him to Berlin. And the thing is, I knew that a couple of things weren't in order. I have a cat hair on sticking to my lipstick now. So I knew a couple of things weren't in order, and I thought now is the time to put the law to the test, which was actually not so smart because it caused me a lot of stress. But you already know that it has a happy ending. So that's cool to know. So there were two things. Animals, to be able to travel, they have to have certain vaccinations. And I think the last time he got vaccinated was in 2012. Well, actually, I know because that's in his animal passport. And I had a travel cage with me, which was actually too big to be in the plane, like where everyone is seated. So as hand luggage, and not suitable for check-in luggage. So there were two things that were actually off. I thought, well, if this works and I imagine him with me in Berlin, then I should be fine. It should be easy sailing. But of course, I was kind of stressed. I thought, oh, will this work? Will this work? And to make things even more interesting, the day after I would be arriving back in Berlin with him, I would have a date with someone that's really special to me and that I hadn't seen in a long time. So if everything would fail, then I would also fail to see this person. Okay, what happened was I got to the airport and because of a couple of things that were kind of weird, I got sent to this part of the airport where I actually should not have been, but it doesn't matter. In the end, I was there. And they checked all the papers and they were like, I think something is missing. Let me check with my supervisor. So the supervisor came. And I can tell you, it didn't look good. And I thought, oh my goodness, why did I take the chance? And then the only thing I could do at the moment was trust. The only thing I could do was, as soon as I felt stress come up, I went immediately to the no. I know what I saw. I know what the end is. And I stopped the fear immediately because fear would come up, panic would come up, and I would stop it in its tracks because I had no space. I had no space and no time for fear. I had no time and space to entertain the whole movie that was almost playing in front of my eyes, because we know that thoughts and visualization create reality. So when it would come up, I thought, no, 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 this is not what I saw. I tried to relax as good as possible, given the situation. And I tried to feel the relief. And I saw Binky and me traveling in the U-Bahn in Berlin. We were in Amsterdam, as you know, at the time, and I wanted to take him to Berlin. And I would envision all these things that I envisioned before. So him with me in Berlin. In the end, what happened? It was so amazing. Everything looked like it would go wrong. Everything, because the supervisor, she was trying a lot of things. She was super sweet. Supervisor was super sweet. She was trying a lot of things to help me. She said, I can try this and this and this and this. And every time I heard her say, oh, yeah, no, okay, well, no. In the end, what happened was, so actually I was not allowed to take him with me. And I didn't have a backup plan because I thought, no plan B, there's only a plan A. So I thought, okay, relax, just relax. She walked away. She came back a couple of minutes later and she said to me, you know what? I'll let you take him with you. And she said to her colleague or the I don't know what the English word would be, the one that she was supervising, you never saw her. And I thought, oh my goodness, this really works. So moral of the story is keep to what you've imagined. Even though it seems that everything is going wrong, stick to it. Stick to it. You can still imagine in the moment. And that was what I was doing. Imagine in the moment. Don't go into the story. Don't go into the story because you have a choice. You can go into the story of, no, I did something wrong. It's not going to happen. Or, no, this is not what I envisioned. This is not what I envisioned. I'm going to the end. And what I noticed is I wasn't 100% sure. So you don't need to be 100% sure. It's not necessary. You need to have enough faith. Enough faith, enough vision, enough faith. But 100% is not necessary. Because I know sometimes you're like, oh, I don't have enough faith. This will never work. No, it will work. It will always work when you have more than 50% faith. So that Binky is here in Berlin and he's doing something that he's not allowed to. So I'm going to end this video and I hope you liked it. And if you have any questions or you want to send some love, both are appreciated. And I wish you a wonderful evening. Mwah.